The picture I'm gonna talk about it's called Famine in Somalia by James Natchway. James Natchway is an American photojournalist noted for his own conflicting and moving images of wars, conflicts, and social upheaval. Natchway graduated from Dartmouth College, where he studied art history and political science, and then served in the Merchant Marine. The story about the picture starts when James couldn't get an assignment as photographer in 1992 to document the spiraling famine in Somalia. On that time, Mogadishu got involved in an Arab conflict after the food prices soared and they were not able to handle it. After that, James decided to travel on his own to Somalia with the support of the International Committee of Red Cross to be able to capture the situation of the place at that moment. Later, when he returned to United States, he wrote a lot of shocking images, including this scene of a woman waiting to be taken to a feeding center in a wheelbarrow. After, it was published as a part of a cover feature in the New York Times Magazine. The Red Cross said that public support resulted by the publication, in what was then its largest operation since World War II. 1.5 million people were saved. Well, and after all that, what do I think? Well, I think there's a lot of ways of seeing this. I was reading some days ago about the comments of the picture. A lot of people say a lot of things, and there are 2 points of view. The first one, there were a lot of people saying that it's unbelievable to imagine this photographer, James, just standing there without helping the people, instead of helping the people. Like, helping them get up to get to a feeding center, or maybe feeding them with a piece of bread and some water or something. It's like shocking to think that this man could help, but he didn't, and he just take pictures. But in the other hand, the other point of view, that people were saying that probably it was the better way of handle things, because he could have helped. He could have give a person a piece of bread and some water, but doesn't change anything, because even if they feed one day, the next day they won't have anything to eat again, and it's like, I don't know, it could be more suffering. I don't know, I think it's so complicated. This picture is so controversial. It could have a lot of people criticizing, but it's kind of a hard moment, because I think like both parts have truth. But I think that if I were James in that moment, I would have done anything to help these people. Anything. It's so shocking and it's so sad to see that kind of things. Like, it really touch you. It really make you think so much. Like, get to reflections, like be so grateful with your life, and thank for the bed you sleep on, or the food you eat in the morning, later at lunch, anytime, because we are so blessed. We have everything. We have our family, we have water, we have food, we have a home, we have a lot of things. So I think this is an opportunity to open your eyes and see that you have a lot of things that a lot of people do not have, and you have to be grateful about that, and you have to help as you can. It doesn't matter. I think in this moment we are living something so difficult. Like, we are seeing in the news that a lot of people it's starving, it's living with nothing to eat, with no way to feed their children, entire families, eating nothing for days because they can't work, so they can't have money, so they can't buy food or anything they need. We are in a very difficult situation. So I think as these pictures, or as the pictures we're seeing in the news, that's an opportunity to open your eyes and to start doing something to help. So I don't know, that's my reflection, that's what I think, my points of view and what I read, and that's it.